newfangled cap that's designed to fit tap to show you how far you may go. But if you're discreet, it is easy to beat, as any wise person must know. A register there to keep track of the fare, while you watch the girl at your side. Now what could be fairer than that as a squarer? So come take me out for a ride. Take me round in a taxi cab for two. The pace the machine can't trace, he came and I'll speak with you. The meter can clap. If you want to know if I'm speedy or slow, take me round in a taxi cab. Now the hack and coupe, they have both had their day. Their nights too, I might say as well. A handsome passé, though and get in the way. An open barouche isn't swell. So come for the laugh and we'll drive through the park. At Claremont we'll wine and we'll dine. I don't mind caresses, but don't muss my tresses. The taxi cab I signed for mine. Take me round in a taxi cab for two. Start up pace, the machine can't trace. Be game and I'll stick with you. Toot, those that tooter. Beep, the meter can't blast. If you want to know if I'm speedy or slow, take me round in a taxi cab.
Augustus J. McCann was a henpecked married man. He'd been fighting with his wife since his married life began. One night about 3:30, while out upon a spree, a motor knocked him down and out and nearly broke his knee. The chauffeur raised Mac's head. Why, said, this man is dead. But when he said, we'll take him home, McCann jumped up and said, don't take me home. Please don't take me home. Tell me, what did I do to you? Have a little pity, I'm a poor married man. In search of peace I roam. I'm with you in anything you do, but don't take me home. McCann became so sore that he ran off to the war. That war was like vacation time after all he'd fought before. He always led the frays, but he was shot one day. His comrades saw he couldn't walk, so they carried him away. Upon his cot he fell. The doctor said, well, we'll send this man home to his wife. Then Mac began to yell, please don't take me home. Don't take me home. Tell me, what did I do to you? Oh, have a little pity, I'm a poor married man. In search of peace I roam. I'm with you in anything you do, but don't take me home.
Years ago I joined a show in Clayton Repertory. We showed in every little town in every single state. We hadn't any money, we were only out for glory. But every actor in the troupe knew how to catch a freight. When we left New York, we took the freight to go to Philly. The train pulled up at Newark and they caught us riding free. A brutal copper on the beat came in and beat me silly. Oh, I really must admit he made an awful tramp of me. When I got on another train, I had another battle. My back was nearly broken and my arms was full of kinks. The car that I was riding on was full of Texas cattle. They pulled me all around the car and stuck me for the drink. Went to sleep and when I woke, I was in Jersey City. Then I rode to Philly just in time to play the show. That night we had to move again, they hadn't any pity, and we beat the ride to Baltimore upon the B&O. From Baltimore to Washington and Washington to Yonkers. Yonkers up to Albany, from Albany to Troy. Troy, we got another freight we rode upon the bunkers to open at the Opera House in Alton, Illinois. From Alton to New Orleans, then to Butte, Montana. From Butte we went to Boston, there from Boston to St. Paul to San Francisco, then to Peru, Indiana, and from there to South Dakota where we played in Little Falls. Little Falls to you be damned, you mustn't think I'm swearing. You be damned to Helena and then to Bangor, Maine. Bangor, Maine to Louisville, we had to go tearing. Louisville to Galveston and Little Falls again. Little Falls to Buffalo, then Selma, Alabama. Selma to Los Angeles and then to Montreal. The audience was awful drunk, I think he was a farmer, for before the play was over he got up and left the hall. We were playing Uncle Tom and I was Uncle Thomas. Little Eva said she'd marry me and we'd elope. When she went to heaven, she fell down and broke a promise. She wouldn't talk to me at all, she said I cut the rope. Little Eva felt so bad it put her in a fever. We left her in the hospital when we were making tracks. We went to Nova Scotia, though we didn't like to leave her, but when she got well, we wired her to go to Halifax. I played Little Eva's part while she was at the doctor's. I played the part with whiskers on, my acting was intense. Ticket speculator stood in front of the theater, got stuck with all his tickets and he lost 11 cents. Then they made me leading man and learn the business quickly. I had to feed a pair of dogs and lead them all around. One of them died in Halifax, but he was very sickly, but they put me on to take his place and made me play a tramp, 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 a tramp to Boston. Keith and Proctor heard of me. When I sang for them one day, they engaged me right away. That's how I became the happy tramp, you see.